You know, I find it both baffling and amazing where I go on YouTube and I see all these videos telling females why they should not date single dads, why they should not date men with children. And yes, it does amazes me. Like, check this out right here. Top 5 reasons why I don't date men with kids. Child free by choice. Ooh, but how about this one? Single childless ladies don't date a men with kids. What's more, they even got men. They even got men sitting there talking about don't date single fathers. Which leads me to this video right here. And fellas, don't you find it ironic that they all saying that they're all telling women not to date single dads, while at the same time you got bitter black single mothers like this who wants to shame men for not selling for them, especially in the age of equality. Oh, you should not date single fathers if you're a childless female. But somehow, some retarded way, these single mothers believe that childless males should settle with them. Oh, but we're supposed to be about equality, right? Fuck out of here. But before I go any further, yep is me again. They hate me, that's why they give a fuck about me. At the same time, as always, JD Miles. The MGTOWs they love to hate. Even the ones that claim everybody loves to hate them, loves to hate MGTOW at the same time, as always, and I'm back again for tonight's topic of discussion. Bitter, entitled single mothers thinks men with no kids are obligated to settle for them. And which, of course, is just downright bullshit. If these females ain't settling for men with kids, what make these single mothers think that a man with no kids is going to settle for them? Especially in the age of equality. Now, before I get started, shout out to O'Shea Du Jackson for bringing this to the forefront. I'll leave a link to his full video in the description box. But enough of me talking. Let's hear what this bitter, entitled single mother has to say.
There's some that can, there's some that can't. The ones that can't is so damn mad. But shout out to the ones that can and understand that no matter how many kids a woman got, if she got kids or not, baby, a good woman is a good woman, and a good man is a good man. And a real provider ain't tripping. But a bum?
The real provider should be the man you got your kids from, not the man you're begging to be in a relationship with. Not the man that you're begging to settle to be in a relationship with. And shut the fuck up forever about provider. You are not entitled for a man to provide for you and your bastard kids. But let's continue.
They can't provide, that's on a budget. That want you to go ahead, fitty, while you also go to work, take care of the household. Them the ones complaining, y'all. The scrubs.
Okay, if they're the ones who's complaining, then why your sorry ass is complaining on TikTok then? God damn, the contradiction is at an all-time high. But I also want y'all to notice something too. Look at the text at the bottom. You still ain't got your passport? No, ma'am. The real question is, why the fuck do you care whether or not they got their passport? And see, this is also the shit I talk about. Now, a message to that bitter, contradictive, hypocritical, insecure black female that I completely clowned the fuck out last night. Y'all know that same female sitting there talking about, oh, the passport bros hate black women. I know she's low-key watching. I know she's low-key watching while pretending like she's not watching my videos at all. You see this? You see this right here? Yeah, I know you see this. Look what black females are doing. Look what she's doing. Crying and bitching about the passport bros, right? But then y'all want to turn right back around and want to whine and cry about why passport bros hate women, which of course that's obvious. Look at what you're doing. You're hating on them. Oh, you thought that if you hate on them, you'll get treated differently? I don't think so. And as one person stated, you get back tenfold what you give out. But I digress from that. Let's get back to this. So you got a bitter, entitled black female who thinks a man is obligated to settle with her. Not in these days and times. That's for damn sure. And yes, it is hypocritical. And yes, I've been calling out this hypocrisy for a long time. It's hypocritical for you to demand a man, especially a childless male, a man with no children, to settle for you and your bastard children, when if it's the other way around, he has kids, you will say no. But somehow, these same females think they are entitled and think men are obligated to settle with them and take care of kids that's not theirs. No. It doesn't work. It doesn't work that way anymore in 2023. Y'all wanted fucking equality? There you go. You got equality. Oh, that's right. Y'all don't want equality. Y'all wanted superiority. You only want equality if it benefits you. And then y'all wonder why the shit ain't working, and y'all back on social media whining and crying about why is it not working, why these men don't want you, and all this other shit. Well, look at what you're doing. And look at what you're expecting for these men to do that you females don't want to do yourselves. Once again, it's a case of rules for me, but not for thee. Do as I say, not as I do. So basically, these same bitter, entitled females, especially these single mothers out here, wants men to follow the rules that they themselves don't want to follow. And they wonder why this shit is the way it is to this day. I mean, this shit is a fucking trip. But anyway, moving on. Apparently, we have a guy who saw her TikTok and made a reaction to it, and oh so decently. Let's check that out.
But now I want to play a response that the brother made towards this particular lady on that clip, and then we're going to come back and check it out.
Stop trying to shame, insult, and guilt good men into coming into your dysfunctional situation. There is no pride in coming in and rescuing you from all the drama, baggage, and lack that you have going on in your life. Only a fool would do that. We call them step dummies. And since we're getting out of the step dummy business, you're going to have to do it on your own, boo. And you know why? Because you're going to have to stay single. You know why?
Guys, you heard what the brother had to say, right? And he's making perfect sense. And again, like, it's almost laughable how people feel about themselves with no proof. I mean, look at her attitude. Her attitude is a very poor. I mean, she's just like so ridiculous, over the top, like overconfident, very rude, abrasive, and insulting when, I mean, I think the lady's like at least in her mid-30s, early 40s. Like, guys who are quote unquote a real providers will be willing to settle for that. And do you know how?
Exactly, O'Shea. And these bitter single mothers wonder why no man wants to settle and why they're still single. In fact, I'll go the extra mile and say, why should these men settle for a woman with children if you women ain't gonna settle for men with children? Equality, baby. Especially if they're childless. That's right. I mean, straight up, a childless female don't want a man with kids. But somehow, these single mothers expect for men with no children to settle for them. See the hypocrisy of all that? And let's be honest here. She's putting her whole ass on display on TikTok. And then expect to get what she wants. No, ma'am, it doesn't work that way. And by her attitude, she's already given each and every man all the red flags they need to know. The bad attitude, the entitlement, the whole 9 yards. But as I say before, they think they are entitled into a relationship despite having kids or not. This is why she's capping. This is why this female is capping hard in a desperate attempt to be in a relation, to have a man come in and play Superman. And yes, you will have those step dummies, as the brother put it. You will have step dummies who wants to come in and be desperate, like the person who made the comment right there. That's a simp. The comment above her head. Yes, we should call them step dummies. They want to run to the rescue. And once they do it, it's like their whole entire manhood gets took because they're being treated less than in that dysfunctional relationship. Men, this is why I'm saying this. Fellas, be realistic about relationships and not desperate. Because if you're desperately seeking a relationship, you're gonna take advantage of. Uncle JD would not be saying this if it wasn't true out the gate. But nevertheless, I said what I had to say. I'm done with this bitter, entitled single mother who thinks men are obligated to settle with her and then get mad when no man wants to step up, and I'm out this bitch. Later.